think. Anyway, 20 minutes to 9 at BBC Sussex. And this could be your idea of heaven. We're talking about a new app for your phone, introduced by a Sussex brewery, so you will never be at loss as to where you can find your pint of bitter again. And it's the Harveys beer. It's the Harveys Beer Finder, which uses the GPS system on your phone to actually show you where your nearest pub is. Hamish Elder, Executive Chairman of Harveys, on the line. Hello, Hamish.
Good morning, Neil.
Good morning. Do other breweries do this? I mean, did you get the idea from someone else's and you say, well, blimey, we need one of these?
I have seen this sort of thing before, but I think we are one of the first to have it, certainly in this area.
Okay. Just tell us what it would look like. How does it work?
Well, I think it's quite simple. We've just released the iPhone version of this app to start with. I'm told the Android version, which will support most other phones, will be available within a week, according to Acastra, the firm who've developed this. But it's quite simple, really. You download this free of charge via the iPhone store. It's a simple icon on your screen. You press the button. It uses your current location to find where you are, and then identifies the nearest pub from our database that is closest to your location.
I rather like this. I rather like the idea of this. But I mean, really, honestly, do you hear people saying, do you know what, I was in the middle of, I don't know, Copthorne the other day and I didn't know which pub to go to for my Harveys? Do people really say that?
You'd be quite surprised, actually. We have a great deal of dedicated support from pub goers, and they move around from pub to pub these days. They don't just use the pub down the road that they live in. I'm often very touched how beer drinkers will go out of their way to find Harvey's beer.
Well, that's very good. And now they can find Harvey's beer. And what does it do? Sort of say, in this direction there's that, in this direction there's the other. That gives you the nearest.
Yes, it'll give you a selection and the various distances that you may have to travel to get to the pub and which direction they're in. So it's very important. We can develop this app in lots of ways, and possibly there's an opportunity in the future to do it qualitatively, which publicans have been on our course, etc., so we can include other information.
All right. Well, it's the start of something big, maybe. Harvey's getting all digital. Well done, Hamish. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
And if you want to download it, if you've got an iPhone at the moment, or just hang on for a week or so for the Android version, it's Harvey's Beer Finder. You can search for that in your local app store.
BBC Sussex with Neil Pringle.